And welcome back, where we are back at it once again with the boys. This is episode number 22, part 2, where we're continuing off from where we had just left off. So you guys were in the throne room. The queen has left. The rest of the council members are now excusing themselves from the mule, and they seem to be departing various doors, except for the Master Builder, who is still standing there, and he says, "Okay, so you guys get me your blueprints or anything that you request to be in the keep, and we'll talk. We'll start building the ground floor and get the foundation set. Have you guys set a location for where you'd like this keep?"
I wouldn't like it to be in the castle, in the vicinity of the town. I would like it, kind of out in the country, if you know what I mean.
Could we have an island?
Oh, put a moat around it. Hell yeah.
Well, there is an island just south of Witchhead. We could put it there. Doesn't seem too accessible, though.
That's okay. We got a druid.
Yeah, I guess we could always get you a boat, Yeah, I mean we could that could work. Do you guys want the island? That seemed like a
we
that
can
sounds
think
like
about
a
it.
safe place, but yeah, we'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I kind of need to know so we can start laying the foundation. So if you guys want to come back to it, I can just get the builders all ready, start gathering materials, and we can sort that out later.
There you go.
Okay, cool. He turns around and walks away. You guys are now in the throne room alone. There's some servants cleaning up the table. The various, foodstuffs that were left on the table, they're packing up and taking away back to the kitchen, presumably to be repackaged and then, either had for lunch or something, or, fed to the local taverns. You guys are now in the throne room alone for the most part. There's some servants walking back and forth, but you guys now can figure out what you want to do from here. You guys still don't know anything about each other, so you guys could talk. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to try to save the children first, or kill the undead and, eradicate the undead? I don't know how you kill an undead guy.
I'm gonna go get the bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out a short piece of string and a small piece of wood, tie the small piece of wood to the short string, and squat down on the floor and start muttering something.
Okay.
He must be doing some praying stuff. Can I try to roll religion to see what he's doing?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check or religion. Religion if you think it's religious. Sorry.
That's fine.
Religion.
I thought it was insightful.
Yeah. Seems to be religious of some sort. He's muttering to himself. Bali, your creature is standing before you.
I will go get it to fetch an extra pitcher off of the table before they clean that up, so that
Okay.
it looks like there's a floating pitcher next to me.
Yep.
And,
So what you guys see is you don't see anything, and then you see a pitcher lift off of the table and then float towards you guys, and it is now floating about 2 feet away from Bali.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a neat trick. I've seen some neat tricks all friggin' day, all morning, but there's still plenty of day left. Holy shit!
Ooh, I only have 2 hands.
Is that pitcher floating for everyone?
I do this above the pitcher like I'm doing something about it, but I'm
No way.
hamming it up.
No.
This guy's cool.
Roll deception. Yeah, you guys buy it.
Holy shit.
He's a
What?
wizard. He's some sort of magic using wizard, man.
Fucking.
It's an old trick.
That is
Man, he's got it on all fronts. He's big. He's lizardy.
amazing.
Magic.
Yeah. Elder knowledge.
I'm gonna walk up and like not walk up to it, but I just want to get a closer look and like kneel down and see if I
I'm gonna
see anything.
I'm gonna get it to shy
Okay.
away from him, and then make it kind of like run.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like chase it.
roll investigation first off.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
Since you're looking at it. Yeah, it's a floating pitcher. As you get closer to it, it seems to dart away.
No, the beer. I'm gonna chase
know.
after the pitcher in my drunken
Okay.
stupor.
Okay, so you're both chasing the pitcher, which is going around the room.
I'm gonna make sure I stay close enough to it.
Yep.
I'm gonna weave it underneath the table legs.
Okay.
And then just start drinking from my pitcher and watching them.
Okay. You do that. How long do you guys want to keep this up?
I'm gonna trip over some chairs and fall down.
Okay. You do that. I won't even make you roll for it. Well done.
I'm just gonna stop and just look at him after that, because I'm not drunk.
Yeah, you're good.
You guys are silly. Chasing after floating.
I'm
Why
gonna
is
I'm
the
gonna
pitcher
tell him
float?
to put your cup down. Put your cup down.
I'm gonna go grab an empty cup and put it down.
Okay, you do that.
I'm gonna wave my hands around like this, and have it pour the cup full.
Okay, so what you guys see is the cup floats about 6 inches off the ground, and then you see liquid pouring from the pitcher into the cup until it's full, and then it stops.
I'm gonna roll on my back and just kind of like point in my mouth.
Dolly?
I'm gonna guide the pitcher over to his mouth and just have it pour it onto him.
Okay.
The mouth.
Yep. No, it's pouring the contents of the pitcher into Ginkgo's mouth. Give me a Constitution roll, not a save, just a roll. Okay. Most of it ends up in your mouth. A little bit's hitting like your cheeks and like splatting off your face and stuff, but it's mostly getting in your mouth. Now give me
Good
a
choice.
Constitution save. Yeah. So just as the pitcher stops pouring, it's now empty. You feel an overwhelming urge to throw up, and then you throw up.
Oh, Unseen catches it with the bucket.
Okay. So the servant takes the pitcher and lowers it so that Ginkgo throwing up ends up back in the pitcher.
I'm glad. I'm just gonna sip my glass, knowing that I got it before that happened, and just kind of smile and smirk to myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
Just
the
laughing.
Unseen servant put it back on the table like nothing is wrong.
You do that. Couple of the actual servants that come to clean up, one of them grabs the pitcher and looks in it and smells it and like holds it away as he's walking away.
I'm gonna sneak away.
You do that.
Sneak.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a napkin off the table and follow him.
All right. I'm not gonna make you roll stealth. You're just not doing it stealthy.
I know.
Okay. Where are you guys heading?
We never made a decision on what we want to do, guys.
Drinks end. Or last drink. Sorry, misspoke.
You want to go to the last drink, okay? So you want to go and save the children?
DM, I'm gonna roll history on how many kids were lost when.
Sure.
Or actually, no. I have that note. Where
Do you?
is that note? I do. I grabbed it.
I remember.
I grabbed that
Yeah.
last one.
Yep.
What does it say?
I can't remember what I wrote.
I know there was like a lot. There was a few.
Yeah, it was like 13
There
or
was
14
so
children.
many.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to gauge so when we go back, I know
Yeah.
how much. That's all. So
Let's just say about a dozen children are
perfect,
missing.
12. Okay. Okay, that was all I was kind of trying to hash out there. Okay. Let's head to Last Drink and go save those kids. I believe the last we saw was a dozen.
All right, let's head on to last drink then.
I'm gonna hand the napkin to the elf man.
Which one?
Kind of like the one that just threw up on himself.
Okay. Ginkgo, the dragonkin seems to be handing you a napkin.
I'm gonna kind of wipe my face off and
Okay. You do that.
thanks.
Bali.
Rick. Bali. Thanks, Bali.
Moonshadow. Cruven Moonshadow. And I strike a pose.
Give me
I'm
a
gonna be
performance
dazzled.
check.
It's actually really fitting.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't have advantage on it, so yeah, he strikes a pose, and it's not flattering.
Your friend is a lush, huh?
I'm gonna kind of stand up straight and say, Ginkgo Stoneclaw, King of the Bears.
I'm just Ubra.
I should mention what that sounds like is, yeah, Stoneclaw, hang in there.
Perfect.
To him, he thought he said it perfectly. The rest of you heard that.
Inko only law.
Yeah, there you go. Ole law.
I will say the DC on that was 15, so well played.
King of Bear. Where is Bear?
We're gonna go get him.
Rawr, Bear, not place. Bear. Okay.
Okay. So you guys are exiting the front of the castle. You see that the city that you stride into it's seen its fair share of wars and stuff. This seems pretty bad. Luckily, the buildings are mostly made out of brick, so they're mostly standing. A couple of the fires have been put out. There's still a couple of fires here or there, but it seems like people, for the most part, have it under control. The buildings that had caught fire before don't seem to be super important buildings, just houses where people lived. Like, that's not important, but it definitely wasn't like the stables or the blacksmith or the apothecary or anything that's caught fire. People are running around kind of hurriedly, as if to kind of clean things up and start making things look presentable as quickly as possible. And you kind of think to yourself, like, wow, that's kind of impressive, given that, like, 24 hours ago this place was a shit show, and now it's kind of coming back to some sort of semblance of order. And yeah, you find yourself a little bit impressed with the Edinbrookeian people, Eldinian people, the people of Edinbrook. You're pretty impressed. Is there anything you guys want to do while you guys are in the town still, or are you just heading straight to Edinbrook? Last drink.
So we
need
walk?
Well, let's try to find a little general market real quick. I just realized that I'm...
Apothecary.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I need some stuff.
Okay, so you guys head to the apothecary. You enter through the front door. You hear the cling-cling of the door hitting the little bell. And a man stands behind the counter and he goes, "Hello. Welcome. What can I get for you?"
Hello. And I'm just gonna scoot up to the table. I'm gonna pull out like 300 gold pieces or so, just to show I have some gold.
Right.
What kind of healing potions or tonics do you offer?
Well, we have a couple of selections. What kind of capacity are you looking for?
How meta.
Right.
I mean, I'm down for something decent. I want to spend gold for something good.
Yeah, so he looks at you and he's just like, okay, well, we have two types of potions currently. We have the potion of healing, and then we have greater potions of healing. The potions of healing are cheaper. The graders are...
How much for the greater?
It's a good question. One sec.
I'm gonna chuckle as he has to check with his superior.
Yeah, he's checking the ledger to see how much it costs.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. So he says, well, we have the basic healing potions. We can sell you for 50 gold pieces per, or we have the graders, which are going to be about 150 gold pieces per. We only have 3 of the graders, but we do have 4 of the regulars. So
I'll take everything, please.
okay, cool, awesome. Business is booming now. Yes, excellent. He looks down at his
4.
ledger and starts calculating. Yeah, so 4 basic healing
Small.
potions will come out to 400, and then 3 graders will be 450, so a total of 850.
I thought the smaller ones were 50 gold apiece.
Kinko, can you pay the man?
They are, and he's getting... Oh, yeah, sorry, it's 650. Yeah, thank you for checking the math. I've been drinking. 650 in total.
The way I see it, mates, we each get a grader. Sorry, Dolly, I haven't really known you, but I will
Oh.
give you a smaller. And then we all get a smaller. Is that
Thank
fair?
you.
Of good faith.
Okay.
Best deal I've had all day.
Cool.
I'll look out for you.
Everybody add that. Can we take it out of the bag of holding, please?
So, please write this down in your notes, just in case I lose this sheet of paper. The basic healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Someone got this?
The
I was typing
greater...
something else.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm writing it down as well. The greater is 44 plus 4.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how much those cost.
Alright then. Now we got ourselves, good old drinks, so to say.
What was the first one again? I'm writing in my note.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus. Cool. I'm just writing it in the thing. Equipment.
Did, Sorry, I might have forgotten to do a check. Was Ubruk drunk?
No, I was tipsy.
Tipsy. Okay. We're good then.
I have that cup that I just was walking around with.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just take a small quarter sip of it
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
while
Yeah,
we're
me too.
hashing this deal out.
You
Tip
do
my
that.
pitcher.
Okay. How much of the pitcher are you roughly drinking?
Well, I get a big, wide mouth, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Quite a bit.
yeah, enough to cover my tongue.
Okay. Give me a Constitution save with advantage. Okay. You're getting a little tipsy. You can feel it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out into the street,
Okay.
see if there's anybody that's a beggar.
Doesn't seem to be any beggars. It looks like everybody's just running around hurriedly trying to fix the kingdom. There's a couple people that maybe look a little bit less off for or less off than others, but they seem to be also be helping, whether it be helping cart like water pails to try and put out fires, or helping clear the streets of rubble. Seems like everybody's kind of in on this.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna stop the first kid I see then,
Okay, sure.
and just hand them my 1 gold piece that I got from squeezing the butt.
Okay. You do that, and he looks at you,
that
and
would-
he's
that
just
would
like,
be me.
"Oh,
Turning my coin purse inside out.
gotcha." 1 gold piece flops down onto his hand, and he goes, "Thank you."
Good luck. I look around at all the buildings.
Okay, and then he just
Good luck.
runs off.
I'm gonna just kind of meander in the area,
Okay.
waiting for these guys.
The three
Rest
of
of
us
you
are
need
still in the
anything?
general store, right?
It's an apothecary.
Apothecary.
Yes. They have healing items, not general store items. So you wouldn't find like rope there, but you would find potions and poisons and stuff like that. Scrolls.
Gotcha. I'm gonna ask the gentleman behind the counter. Is there any kind of like weaponry smiths around here, or anything of the such?
Yeah, we do have quite a few smiths. Unfortunately, one was lost to us. He left the kingdom right before it kind of fell to ruin. I'm not sure what happened of him. Anyway, the rest are around.
Did he like to jerk it?
He did have a reputation with the law. I'm not sure what happened to him, but well,
I'm just gonna kind of shake my head and.
never speak ill of a man. My father always said so.
No,
know.
don't mind him.
Anyway,
My character just said lost it. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I had
That's
to
fine.
be there.
Yep, it's all good. And he's like, well, we do have some other blacksmiths, but I believe that they're going to be kind of full with the rebuilding that's going on here. I don't know if they'll be able to make you anything. They might have a couple things to sell, but yeah, it's worth checking. Just go down the road, you'll find a blacksmith.
All right, thank you. Do y'all want to head down to the blacksmith real quick? I just want to check on a couple items.
I'll catch up with you 1 minute. I just want to get a couple more things, and I'll be right there.
All right. Ginkgo, you staying here? Or you want to come with me?
I'm gonna stay here.
All right.
I'm gonna look to
head
the
on down there.
apothecary.
Okay.
Could I get 2 applications of poison, and as well as do you have any ability enhancing potions?
He looks at the ledger and he looks at the poison and he goes, well, we do have a couple of different poisons. Depends on the type you want.
The most lethal.
Interesting. Okay,
Not to
well,
the user.
no, that's fine. He's looking through his ledger to see what the most
No problem.
worst kind is. Give him a second. Okay. He pulls out a vial, and his hand is shaking as he sets it down on the counter. It's not a vial, it's a small bottle. And he goes, okay, so with this, it's our only one. You can have 1 application from this bottle. It's the most deadly poison I've ever seen. It's going to cost you 2,000 gold pieces, but from what I hear, it's very worth it. It's called a purple worm poison. It's harvested from the blood of a purple worm.
Can I roll history to see if I've ever, on my travels, heard of that?
Sure, yeah, you're a rogue type, you would know. No, you wouldn't.
Haven't traveled that far.
Yep. You haven't dabbled
okay.
that deep into poison, apparently.
I'm very interested. What about the second quest of the ability enhancing potions?
Ability enhancing potions, unfortunately, were sold out. We haven't had anybody in to brew any new ones for quite some time. The previous asshole, he looks over
Do you
at
have the
castle.
recipe?
Unfortunately,
Can I buy that?
they were burned. Anything that would enhance an ability of anybody was burned or lost by rule of the asshole. You get the impression that nobody liked the court wizard.
Good thing I personally murdered that asshole. And I pull out my dagger it wasn't my dagger?
What, you killed him with? I think you threw your dagger at him, yeah.
No, it was one or the other. Yes, it was the dagger. Pull out my dagger and twirl around because this is the weapon that killed him.
Roll performance. Actually, sleight of hand. I'll give you that with advantage.
Oh.
Okay. The blade seems to dance between your fingers almost majestically. Ginkgo, you're really impressed.
Wow. Why can't you always do that?
I look at him. He's kind of drunk. And then I'm just gonna sheath my weapon.
Okay, you do that. The the guy at the apothecary, he's very impressed, and he's like, "Wow, if you took care of him, I mean, thank you. We'll try and replenish our stock. We'll get some alchemists in here to try and, rebuild the stock, and I can alert you next time you're in town. Maybe we'll have something for you."
That'd be great. What about a discount for a hero of my stature?
I can give you 10%.
Perfect. I'll do it.
Okay, you want the purple worm poison then?
Yeah.
He delicately slides the vial or the potion or the poison closer to you. He's like, "Okay, be very, very careful. Don't get that in any wounds of something you don't want dead."
It's capped.
Yeah, it is. But you can see, like, even though it's like quite thick glass, like he's treating it with reverence.
Okay.
and
I'm gonna
it's
treat it.
It's gonna be 1,800.
Okay. Happily paid over.
Okay.
I'm gonna delicately grab it. Do we have? Cool. Thank you.
No worries. That's some pretty hefty poison. Just saying.
That's what I was hoping for. Guys, do we have anything I could possibly wrap this in to keep it safe? I know something, but it's gonna be kind of gruesome.
Can I rejoin them?
You're right outside, so yeah, you can step inside if you like. But hold on. Give me a survival check,
Me?
Mr. Bob. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that one's gonna be fun.
Okay. You get the impression that the glass is quite thick, and this guy's just really scared of poison.
Okay.
Specifically this one.
I'd like to do a sleight of hand check if I could.
Yeah.
Can I steal the dirty napkin from Ginkgo and slide it over to Kruven like it's a really nice brand new thing I could be giving him?
Sure. Do a sleight of hand.
Do it.
Ginkgo, give me a perception. Give me a perception. Yeah, you take it off of Ginkgo. He doesn't notice.
That looks like the exact thing I was looking for. Thank you. Gently place it and do a nice fold, wrap it, and place it gently in my bag where it will not break.
Okay. It's safe.
Good.
Okay.
1,800 you said, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. The apothecary looks up and goes, "So, what else can I get for you fine gentlemen?"
That does me. Oh, poison as well? Did we? Oh, that was the poison.
Well, that was one of... I've got more, if you'd like more.
I was brain farting on something else and I said that. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
I
anything
think-
for free?
No.
I'm
What do you
gonna-
need, Bolly?
I don't know yet. I
You
haven't
like free
been
things,
anywhere.
okay. Alright.
No. I just haven't been anywhere with you guys. I am also broke.
Okay.
I'm
well,
gonna put my jug full of bloodshroom brew on the counter and try to sell it.
Okay. The... the apothecary guy looks at you and he's like, "What's this?"
Some,
performing enhancing potions.
yeah, you need those, right?
If you had it, why would you try and... That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Give me the details. What does it do?
It's made of mushrooms and
Makes you
blood.
better at everything.
Blood and mushrooms. No
That
combination
sounds
I've ever heard.
delicious.
Our great friend Jonesy made it.
Jonesy sounds like a hero of alchemists. I should very much like to meet him.
Later.
Okay. Yeah, sure. How much do you have and how much do you want for it?
I have 4 pounds worth.
4 pounds? I'm just gonna go ahead and say that that's like 4 bottles worth. So, you have 4 bottles.
Wait, do you have Jonesy's inventory?
No.
They scavenged everything off your corpse. Technically, anything that's left on it is inside the bag of holding.
Technically, yes, we do.
Technically.
Okay. I was gonna say, because Ginkgo, you would have more blood shroom brew than that.
Yeah, that's just what's in my jug. I just want to empty it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to get money.
Yeah, so he takes out 4 bottles, you dump it in. There's now 4 bottles of blood shroom brew on the counter, and he's like, okay, so, what specifically does it do, and how much do you want for this?
It makes you the best ever.
It gives
I
you the
want,
confidence to do anything better.
He buys it.
Best. I would
okay.
like,
How much do you want?
seeing as you're in short supply of these magical elixirs, would like 2,000 gold.
No.
I want to speak to the man and ask him how you ever expect to be as big as me if you don't have this.
He looks back at you and he's like, man, I'm not half dragon, dude.
Never. That's how. You need this.
Roll persuasion. Alright. He says, okay, so, fair enough. 2,000 for the lot?
Yeah,
Deal!
definitely.
Takes all 4
Alright.
bottles and shoves a bag of coins towards you.
I smile and I flex at him and I point to him and I go, one day.
Just as a point of notice, he did not take the gold from the till. He took it off of his belt. He took his own coin pouch and tossed it across the table. Just as a little flavor thing for you. He's like, so, anything else?
I'm good.
Okay.
Does me solid. Thank you very much, and I will be back. I hope you find a alchemist that can brew you things.
Might take time, but yeah, with the trade routes open to the dwarves, all manner of weird things they can make us.
Well, I tell you, if you find one, we will definitely bring you business.
Alright. Sounds good.
I'm gonna walk out the door.
Goodbye! You guys leave. You're now in the main street. There's a blacksmith to your left, just down the way. Just past that is a side entrance that leads to the east gate, which you guys, except for Bally, would recognize as the area where you left the horses with the cart and with the bear.
I think me and Kiko are probably gonna head over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna head to the blacksmith.
Okay. So as you're walking past the blacksmith, you see Ubruk stop at the blacksmith. Are you guys going to keep going, or are you going to wait?
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. So we'll deal with Ubruk first. You walk into the blacksmith.
Hold on. Ulrich, you want help? Or are you okay?
I think I'll be alright, buddy. You go along with him. You go get the cart.
I follow the wagon guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop on the cart and I'm gonna ask Ginkgo to hand me the bag of holding.
But you guys aren't quite there yet. You're still in the city.
No.
You gotta wait.
Okay.
So, Ubruk, you enter the blacksmith, and there's a bare-chested man banging away at an anvil. Looks over his shoulder, and he's like, yeah, what do you want? Bang.
Now, how's it going there,
Bang.
buddy?
He's like, I'm fine. Quick, what do you want? Bang. Bang.
As you're banging away, do you have any quarterstaffs or half staffs?
I got a horseshoe.
Never mind. You
Bang.
back to your
Bang.
and I'm gonna go.
Okay. You leave. You see the guys about 30 feet up as they're walking towards the east gate.
I'm just gonna casually stroll.
Okay. The rest of you guys get to the east gate. There's 2 guards there, behind or in front of a closed gate. They look at you and they're like, "You leaving?"
It's
All
about
right.
that time.
They open the gate.
Keep my seat warm.
One of the guards looks at you and he's like, "Okay, we will."
You guys are doing a fine job. I'm gonna leave.
You're not there yet. You're casually strolling. You didn't want to catch up. Okay, so you guys exit. Ubruk, you see 2 guards with a locked gate. You walk up, and one of the guards looks at you and goes, "What do you want, demon?"
I'm just trying to leave the city, boy.
"No."
What you mean, no? I just helped save the castle in your kingdom. Why are you treating me like this?
We can't let demon folk run around Aldenia all... Oh, look at you.
Do I hear him raising his voice?
Yeah, you're on the other side of the gate.
I'm gonna turn around and let our party mate through.
How heavy is this gate?
30 pounds a tin. Like, it's temporary.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pick that back up.
Okay. You just reach over with 2 fingers and you're like, "Arr." The guards look over at Kruven and they're like, "Well, he didn't say he was with you. I mean, he just started making demands, and he's a demon. I mean, fine, go."
Alright, thank you. You guys are doing a fine job. You keep doing what you're doing. Just try to be a little bit nicer to tieflings next time, and I'm gonna say that as I'm scurrying a little bit quicker.
He just kind of like over his shoulder, he's just like, "Tieflings aren't exact..." Whatever, he's gone.
I look over at Obruk and I say, I know.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure you get some kind of riffraff too. I'm used to it though, you know, being all demon and all, you know, horns, woo, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you ain't got no horns though.
Just
A
Oh,
little
one.
lizard.
What do you call these?
He lost them.
A cash.
A cash?
You gotta do some work first before you want some cash, man. You gotta work it.
Oh, this is the greatest episode ever. You guys haven't even fucking done anything yet. This is so
no.
great.
Alright. I'm gonna. Are we at the cart?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
guys,
hop in the cart.
yeah,
The bag of holding. Are we going?
nobody's said they're on the front or said that they're directing, so you're
Go,
in the
boys.
back.
Well,
The bear is not there.
Oh.
Bear's not there.
The bear is not currently there.
I'm gonna just yell. Ooh, actually, I don't want to yell this. Never mind. It's just gonna, yeah.
Why don't you
It
yell
would
it?
fuck shit up. It would fuck shit up.
Okay.
Where do I sit?
Um,
Where sit good for me is?
I'm gonna motion to the front where the horses are, and have him sit, so he can like steer.
Okay.
Cool.
And I'm gonna sit next to him so we can like chat as we go.
I wrap
gonna
all 3
use,
fingers around it. The reins.
I'm gonna use locate animals or plants and locate our bear.
Okay. He is about 30 feet inside the tree line, just north of
Alright.
your position.
I'm gonna start walking over there and use speak with animals.
Okay. And what are you saying?
I'm gonna explain what happened to Jonesy and offer to take care of him in his stead and give him my grand idea for the bear sanctuary once I regrow my grove.
Okay. So the bear looks at you and he's like, "Oh, I never knew his name. He was nice, though. So, are you gonna take care of me now?
Yep.
Okay. The bear sanctuary sounds nice.
All
Let's
bears.
go.
White,
And he just starts
black,
walking.
brown, any
It's like-
color.
That sounds fun. Just keeps walking, kind of morose, back to the cart.
Alright.
He, with a little bit of a hops up. Bally, you notice the wagon shake a little bit, and you can definitely feel there's a bunch more weight on the back of the wagon.
I turn around to see.
Nothing, because it's covered.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can, like, peel the canvas apart to, like, look
I'd like to poke through there.
Alright, you do that.
What do I
you
see?
You see a bear about 4 inches away from your fingers, just sitting there. He's just like... He looks sad.
Does he
Inko
look hungry?
Allah, Lord of Bear.
And as you say that, Ginkgo hops in the back. Next to the bear.
I'm gonna do the thing with the reins that everyone instinctually does when they grab reins and flick them.
Okay, the horses
I ain't
take
even on
off.
the dang thing yet, man. What the hell are you doing? Dang old. Fuck, man.
The horses are booking it, Tiefling. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to run and catch up to it and try to jump on the back.
Okay, give me a
Someone
dex
laugh
save.
at Ubrek.
I'm gonna smack Bali and be like, oh, give him a break.
Oh,
Hold on. One step at a time. I need that dex save. Okay. The cart rolls over your toes on your left foot. You don't feel anything break, but it's bruised pretty badly. You'll have disadvantage to anything athletic until it heals. Bali, Kruven is
I
tapping on your
rein
shoulder.
back. I rein back. I rein back.
Okay. The cart stops about 3 feet away after running over your foot. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna jump on the back of it.
Okay.
Oh, man. Freaking tiefling's always in the back of the cart.
Pay attention.
I look
Fair
over
enough.
at Kruven.
I look over at everyone. Someone feed this bear.
The
Well, he was
bear.
just hunting.
The bear looks over at Ginkgo and goes, "I've been feeding."
You thirsty, bud?
Bear looks at Ginkgo and goes, "Somebody say beer."
I'm gonna get one of my bottles.
Oh
And
no,
hand it
no!
to
I
Ginkgo.
stop you and I just hand you the rest of my pitcher.
Oh, actually, yeah. I have that cup
It-
too,
it-
so.
Drink out
Yeah.
of the top.
I'll offer the pitcher to type.
I'm gonna
or
pour my cup into the pitcher.
I need to name the bear.
I don't need the
I
cup.
should mention, only Ginkgo can actually hear what the bear is saying. He's the only one that can speak with animals. So the rest of you are just presuming. I'll allow it this time, but for future reference, you guys don't hear the bear. You hear, "Arr, arr, arr."
I'm
Okay.
gonna name him Flapjack.
Okay. The bear looks at you quizzically, one eyebrow-ish. They can consider it an eyebrow, kind of raised, and he's just like, "Well, I've been called worse." And then starts drinking, lapping out of the top of the pitcher.
I gently ease the horses forward.
The bear
How long
farts.
does it take to go to last drink?
About 3 or 4 hours.
Could I attune to something, perhaps?
Sure, it only takes a short rest to do that, so yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out the dagger returning thing,
Oh, the belt of returning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm gonna take that on instead of the cloak of invisibility.
Okay. So now, anytime you throw any objects, it will return to your belt.
Okay.
I'm also
Well-
gonna short rest.
Okay.
If you guys have any other items or anything that need to be identified, I can definitely get you identified.
I should also point out you never actually said you were going to do it. Or you said you were going to do it, but in the game you never actually said that you were doing it. So what are you doing with your dagger, Kriven?
What do you mean? Did I not attune to it?
Hold on. I'll send you the one. This one.
Oh.
I remember you said that you were going to do something with it, but you haven't actually done anything with it, so...
I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that one. Okay. While that's happening, thank you. I appreciate that.
No worries.
I'm gonna how much can I can say it's like good for
Oh yeah, you tried to attune to it, so you have all the information about it. You can just
Okay.
straight up tell him.
cool. So one of these daggers in our travels, my friends. I attuned to it over a sleep, and I came to find out that it's actually more useful for one of the magical senses, not the combat attune. So if anyone would like to know this knowledge, I would more than happily share it with you. It's the Dagger of Sacrifice.
Oh, sacrifice. That's right up my alley.
Ginkgo, you
What's it do?
kind of notice next to you the bear kind of stirs a little bit. His head kind of lifts up, and he kind of looks at you, and he's like, "No stab."
I'm gonna tell Craven, don't stab Flapjack. Doesn't like the dagger.
Of course not. And I'm gonna look over at Flapjack and hold the dagger in one hand and pet him with the other.
All right, he likes that.
And then I'm going to offer the dagger to Ubrak.
Okay.
And I will just send you this right now.
Yeah, send him that info on Discord or Skype, whatever. Since I don't have to look at it on Skype, I don't need
Discord's
to
easier.
memorize it. Yes, it is. All right. You now have that dagger. You can attune to it on a short rest if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm going to. Ooh.
I know, when I saw it I was like, damn, bud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the belt of Dwarven off and attune to this new dagger.
Okay. So you now attune to the Ring of the Dead, the Fireball Ring, and this new dagger.
No, I should have.
You can only attune to 3 at one time.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I took that ring of fireball off.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out if I did or not.
You might have. If you did, that's fine. Just make sure you let me know what you're wearing.
Because I had another ring.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I took the fireball ring off and put the spell holder's ring on.
Right, yes you did. Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't actually cast anything into that spell holder's ring yet, so if you'd like to, at any time you can. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
now, it could be any time.
Yeah. I'm gonna put. We'll put magic missile into the ring.
How many levels?
3rd.
Okay. So mark off 1 spell cast of a 3rd level spell for the day, and just keep in mind that your ring has a level 3 magic missile trapped inside of it. Okay, anything else you guys want to do while you're on your travels? Okay. I need con saves from the tipsy and drunk people.
Not me.
Okay, Ginkgo, you're still drunk. Ubruk, you're sober. Stone sober from Mr. Bali. And I need a wisdom save from Ubruk. About time. Check your Discord. Okay.
Wait, it's not a new day. We're just doing a short rest, or does that always apply
That's
after some sort
fine.
of rest?
Because you were drunk, it's different for this. I'll explain it to you after.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are traveling eastward on the road to Last Drink. You come up to Last Drink and you see Cliff standing at the front gates with another guard buddy. The gates are closed.
I nudge Cruven awake if he's not.
He's awake.
And point towards the guards.
Do I recognize him?
You recognize Cliff. You don't recognize
Oh.
the other guard.
I'm gonna. Hello, Cliff. What's up, man?
Cliff looks up and he's like, "Ah, hello, my friends. Welcome back." Oh, yeah, you want in? Yes, right. Sorry. On it. They both open up at the gates.
As we like kind of go by, he's like at the gate, right?
Yep.
Okay, so as we kind of go by, I'm gonna like look at him, and we're here to fix the kid missing problem.
Oh. All right. Stop by the
gonna-
guard captain's quarters at the guard outpost. He'll fill you in.
How far away is that?
Like 30 seconds
there?
up the road. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we'll just keep going all the way then.
You guys do that. You guys get to the guard captain's place. One of you nudging Bali, or are you gonna keep riding by?
No,
never been
I'm
here.
gonna stop him. I'm gonna
Okay.
stop him.
Okay, you get stopped. You guys are now outside the guard captain's. It's the guard outpost. The guard captain's quarters would be inside. On the outside of the guards, area there is a bulletin board, and on the bulletin board it says, "Attention. Any information regarding missing children, please come forward. There is, to this date, 15 children missing."
Okay. What happened to the tabard that Jonesy had?
Presumably
See-
it's on his body or in his
Still?
bag.
Okay, I'll deal with that later then. I'm gonna just walk up and into the guard tower or whatever you said it was.
Yeah, it's just
I'd
a
like to
just a
come with
building.
him.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys enter. You see a guard standing there, not like at a front counter. There's a desk behind the counter, and upon entering, he notices you, and he gets up and kind of rights himself, and gets a dust off, and brushes himself off. Gets to the front counter. He's like, "Yes, what can I do for you?" Wait a second. Weren't you guys trying to fix a fight a couple weeks back? No, it was a couple days ago.
I look at him smirkingly.
He's like,
Aren't we all just trying to fix fights?
"Yeah. I would have won a lot of money that night."
I look him in the eyes. So would I.
I bet we bet on the same person.
Doubt it. Anyways,
Did you bet on Brenda?
No.
Oh. I bet on Jonesy. The way he oiled himself up before the fight, I was like, "Oh, this guy's been to a couple
God
brawls before.
damn
He knows what he's doing."
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
"Money!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just cash money.
yeah. Maybe not with gold pieces. That might hurt, but yeah.
Make it rain.
Yeah.
Hail.
Yeah, no.
Make it hail.
There you go.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
that before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, yeah. What can I do?
We're here to fix your kid missing problem.
Where is place of most child gone vanish?
I'm sorry. I tried so hard. The card looks at you and he's like, their last seen kind of appearances are all over town. Some are taken from the children's own rooms. Some are taken from their houses. Some are taken from common areas. Some are taken from a tavern. We have no idea what the common connection is. They just seem to be missing.
No connection between the babies? All the same?
Well, the children, not babies. I mean, they could...
Do you have a list of all who have been taken? Other than that, and I point to the tower thing or whatever that had all the papers. Other
Yeah.
than that, I want a list.
He hands you a piece of paper, and he's like, "This is the only copy. You can look at it. You can't take it."
That's fine. I'm gonna
And he hands
take
it
it
over.
and immediately. Fuck, no one has paper. I have a crumpled note still.
Yeah, you could write it on the back of that.
Cool. I'm gonna start transcribing that real quick and like
Okay.
semi-listen to what he's saying.
Okay, so you write down the names of the 15 missing children, which I will now
And
have
where
to do
they
later.
were.
And where they were last seen, yes. And he says, well, the connection doesn't seem to be apparent. All we know is that they are all between the ages of 6 and 8. gender doesn't seem to mean anything. 5 girls, 10 boys. More boys than girls. Maybe that's something. I don't know.
Time?
Age?
It's currently about lunchtime.
Of
Missing time.
Oh. The first one went missing. Huh. That's interesting. 15 days ago. No,
that
that's
day.
not right. 16 days ago.
I'm gonna ask him the time of day.
They seem to be
Was the
disappearing.
sun up? Was the sun down?
Come on, man, I'm not an idiot.
I glare
Was
him
it
in
up
the
or was
eye
it down? Huh.
and say, when the children went missing, was the sun up? The sun down?
As Kruben's
Let's-
doing this, I'm simulating the sun going up or being down.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna nod my approval to this guy over here.
Alright. Give a performance check. For the sun and all that.
The sun and the moon.
Yep, you're doing it. You're doing it so well. He's like, whoa. Yeah, okay, that's not a question that we asked, really. Generally, when the parents noticed that their children was missing, they looked around for them, and then they came here. Everybody seems to have gotten here roughly before noon or 1 o'clock. I mean, maybe they don't pry into their children's lives too much, although I don't know why you wouldn't if they're between 6 and 8.
Stop.
That's just
I don't care. Time of day. Thank you. That was good information.
morning. Or disappeared
That-
and noticed. Yeah,
That's fine.
okay.
I think we have what we need here. I look over to Bali.
If 16 days ago, 15 children missing, next
One.
child happens.
Today. What time is it?
It's about noon.
I'm gonna just run out into the courtyard.
Okay. You run out into the courtyard. You are standing in the middle of the courtyard. There are people walking by, horses, and
I'm gonna-
general salesmen. Buy your
I'm
bread
looking-
here.
I'm looking for like the motherly figure that's running
Yeah.
around flailing, freaking out that their kid just went missing. That
I will
Perception.
also look for a distressed parent.
Roll perception. All right, Kruven, you don't pick anything up, but Bali, you notice a distressed man yelling out, "Clay, Clay, Clay!" And the voice seems to be
I'm gonna-
getting louder and louder.
I'm gonna pat Kruben on the back, point towards this guy, and start shuffling over to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
You see a man in his, about mid-30s, running towards you, yelling, "Clay! Clay! Clay!" And he seems to be running towards the guard's outpost.
Was Clay just here, or was Clay at home?
Clay was staying at a friend's house. He had a sleepover, a play date. He looks at you, sees that you're dragon, and he's like, "Okay."
I'm
He
gonna
goes
step in front.
sleep
I'm gonna
at
step in front.
friend
Try to-
house. When wake up.
I'm gonna let Kruben sit in front of me, but I'm gonna be like,
You
doing that.
can
Hold
can
me
talk
back.
to me.
Hold
Go
me
ahead.
back.
Friend C. No
Okay,
Clay.
Stop.
What?
Speak to me like a human. Or elf.
I was gonna say you're not human. Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Clay went to his friend's house. His friend's name is Joshua. He lives 3 houses down. They were staying
When
there
did
for a
you ask your
sleepover
son?
last night. About 9 o'clock.
Perfect. That's all I need to know. I believe that your son is part of this mysterious kidnapping that's been going on, one each day before noon. I heard
Oh,
about this and I
God.
ran out into the courtyard.
Breaks
A little
down in the
before
middle
I
of you
know,
talking and
right
just starts
before
crying.
And I'm gonna like kneel down and try to consolidate him. We are here to save.
Consolidate? You mean console?
Yeah,
It's fine.
that
It's
one
fine.
too.
It's fine.
I
That one
also
too.
wish to consolidate you.
Okay. So you guys are like reaching over and like patting him on the shoulder, and he's like, "You don't understand. They always show up 3 days later. Dead.
Well, we
Always."
have 2 days.
Pretty
I
big
always-
oversight from bad time guard. Where's Joshua?
He lives 2 houses down from our house. So
Where's your
he's
house?
probably at home. Just down there. You run 8 houses down, take a left, run 3 houses down. That's our house. 2 houses past, that is Joshua.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Joshua's.
Okay.
I'll follow. He seems to know something.
What are the rest of you doing?
Can I see them from the wagon?
They are walking about 8 houses down, and then they're taking a left. So you can see them until they turn left.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Flapjack to follow me and follow them.
Okay. How long does your speak with animals last? I think it's an hour, right?
I think so.
Okay. So you hear, and he starts walking with you.
I'm gonna hop out of the wagon and follow them as well.
Okay.
I'm taking a mental picture of what the dad looked like, and I'm assuming that the child is going to look like an identical tiny version of him.
Identical, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like the same worry lines, the same complexion, possibly a tiny beard. That's what I'm conceptualizing in my head.
Okay. You walk around the corner and you see exactly that. No, you don't. You don't. You walk around the corner. You make it about 3 houses down. You note that that must be Clay's house. And then 2 houses down, you see through the front window, you can see a pair of people, 1 man, 1 woman, and they seem to be consoling a small child. Inside the house.
I gestured to Kruven. Your better words.
I'm gonna step forward.
Okay. You do that.
I'm gonna wave at the other 2 guys that I see are following, Ginkgo
Okay.
and Ubra. Just be like, "Hey, we're over here."
Alright. You guys get there. You guys catch up as Kruven is approaching the front door.
Alright.
Okay.
What the hell is he doing? Does he know somebody who lived there?
Calm the fuck down.
You can't hear that. They're about 15, 20 feet away at the end of the driveway. I appreciate the... Yeah, but no. Okay, you're at the front door. What do you want to do?
I
Just
wanna
Raven.
gently,
Okay.
just gently.
I'm gonna fill in Obrock on what happened.
Okay, so you're doing that. The door opens up and you see a man in his roughly mid-30s, mid to late 30s, and he looks at you and he's just like, "What's up?"
We're here to investigate the kidnappings over the last 16 days.
It's about time they sent somebody. So you're a guard then? You're
I'm better than that. We're better than that.
we kind of looks past you, sees a bear, a druid, a tiefling, and a dragonborn, and he's just like, "Oh dear."
And I just kind of smirk.
All right. In the living room. Kind of steps back and lets you pass.
I'm gonna squeeze in through the door.
I'll go
Okay.
through.
It's a tight squeeze for you. So you're like trying not to break things as you walk in. The rest of you going in?
I'm gonna stay outside of Flapjack.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay outside as well.
Okay, good. I was gonna say I'm not amazing at lip reading, but I'm pretty sure you just said I'm staying out. All right. Okay. So just Bali and Kruven, you guys have entered the house. There's a woman standing there with her hand on a young boy's shoulder, and the man leads you guys into the living room, and he goes, "Dear, Josh, this is. I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
Bali.
This is Bali. the Black Dragon. And this is... Sorry, I didn't get your name either.
Moonshadow. Cruven. Moonshadow.
Are you striking a pose?
Hell yeah!
Please
Alright,
do.
performance check. Yep.
Nailed it!
They,
I look at him like he's getting better at that.
yeah. And the people that have never seen this before are impressed. The man's like, Moonshadow Cruven Moonshadow is here to investigate, and...
Moonshadow. Cruven. Moonshadow.
Sorry. Moonshadow.
One
Cruven
word.
Moonshadow. One word.
My introduction, sir. Missing it. My name
Can
is
I
Cruven
call you Moon?
Moonshadow.
Cruven. Thank you. Thank you. Man, this was so much easier years ago. Okay, Cruven is here. He's not a guard. He's better than a guard. Better than... Anyway, they're just gonna ask you some questions, Josh. Don't lie. You know it's a sin to lie to a Dragonborn. Or they'll send Bahamut to send a note to Tiamat, and then he'll come and eat you. So... Truth. That's how your kind works, right? And he kind of looks at you.
I think that's the most impressively racist thing I've heard all day.
He looks at you and he's like, "Thank you. Okay, so tell the truth." The floor is yours. Well, I mean, it's kind of hay, but the hay is yours. To Cruven.
We're here to investigate the missing children.
When did Clay disappear?
Well, I'm not quite sure. We were playing. He got here last night around 9. His dad dropped him off. He came upstairs. We were playing. We got these little toy figures, and we were playing like zombie and hero, and we were like rah rah, and we were having fun. And then we got a little bit tired later after the 11th bell went off. And I know we weren't supposed to stay up that late, Dad. I'm
Tell
so
us
sorry.
the important details.
How do I know what's important?
Skip to the part just before he disappeared.
Okay. I went to bed. I was sleeping. Then I woke up, and he wasn't here.
I'm gonna scooch over to the front door because I look
Okay.
at Cruven and I see him as a warrior, and I know that our two magic guys are outside.
Okay.
So I'm gonna peek my head through the front door and go, detect magic. They gesture towards
I hear that, and
Ginkgo and Obrock.
I'm gonna walk outside and just grab. Which one of you fuckers?
You can't look at their character sheets. That's
I
meta.
know. I'm trying to think.
And I like that they're not saying anything. They're just sitting there staring at us.
Can I roll insight on it?
Yeah, you can roll insight. Or a history,
Which
rather.
one? Oh, give me the shit.
Sorry, it'll have to be a history roll. Because you wouldn't... They're not saying anything.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, based on what you've seen and done with your group, you're not sure which of them can identify a magic spell. One of them definitely can, you're just not sure which.
Might be monster. Need your book smarts. I'm gonna go back inside and look at Joshua and go, show me the room.
Josh hops up and then scurries upstairs and leads you towards his bedroom.
Okay.
You get to his bedroom. There's a door. Do you want to look at it or just open it?
I'm
or-
gonna just open the door.
Okay. You open the door, you hear as the door opens, and you see...
I stop him. Have you heard this sound before? Did you hear this sound last night? And I move the door back and forth.
I mean, I hear it every time I open the door.
No.
Part of
You
me
were
thinks that Pa doesn't fix it just so that he can tell when I'm leaving.
Did you hear leaving? Last night? After 11th bell?
No,
Is there a window in this room?
there is.
Okay.
On the far side of the room, there is a window. It is
Cool.
currently open about 2 inches.
While I'm outside with Flapjack, I'm gonna kind of scout the perimeter of the building and ask him to smell around, see if there's any unusual scents.
Okay. Interesting. I need his character sheet.
As he's smelling, having the bear smell around, I'm just gonna assume that Volley and Cruven were pointing to me, so I'm gonna walk up into the house.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I was.
And he has advantage.
I finally found that notepad.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I got lots of notes.
Nice. As you're looking around the outside, you get to the... Oh, also, if you're checking, you need to roll perception.
Okay.
Now roll investigation. You notice that there are a couple of footprints, not footprints, but depressions in the grass leading to the side of the building. Anybody that's not like explicitly looking for them wouldn't see them, because the grass, when you walked up to it, looked perfectly normal, but now that you're like looking a little bit deeper, you do notice that the grass, the blades are kind of pushed over a little bit, and there is kind of a little faint depression in each of the footfalls. They seem to stop just outside of the kitchen window, and above the kitchen you can see there's a window, and inside you see a black dragon. Bally, you see Ginkgo standing outside with the bear.
I only have 3 fingers.
Yep. Your investigation roll doesn't give you much more than that. You hear the bear going...
I'd like to check the windowsill / room for
Okay.
shady shit.
Roll investigation. Okay, you see not a lot. It looks like a regular kid's room. On the windowsill, it looks like the locking mechanism seems to be broken on the window.
Okay. Broken from like this
Uh,
time or
You wouldn't be able to
Or-
tell from that.
foul play?
12 won't give you that, sorry.
Are me and Ubrock walking back in now?
Sure.
Cool.
So you guys are walking through the front door, and the man stands there, and he's like, so did you learn anything?
Hopefully soon. I look at Ubrock.
Okay.
Your magic, sir.
I can definitely do some magic. What you want me to do?
Detect magic or detect evil. I'm gonna also roll insight on Cruven.
You're still upstairs unless you've gone back.
Oh, are they downstairs?
Yes, they are
sorry.
downstairs, just inside the door.
Okay, sorry.
Unless you want to head back, that's fine. We can retcon that slightly.
No,
Okay.
no, I want to be upstairs.
Okay, so Cruven's told you detect magic. That's essentially what...
I don't know how to do detect magic. I can identify magic though.
Let's try that then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use identify, I guess.
I need to check your spells, hold on. It is not prepared.
Maybe check the room for magical imbuements or traps that might have been.
Because of your magical nature, you can roll Arcana to see if there's anything magical of nature, but because you do not have Identify prepared today, you won't be able to cast it until you
That's what I
long
was
rest.
Gravitating towards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll Arcana then to see if there was any magic used or if there's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Roll Arcana. Nice. Nothing downstairs, but as you get upstairs and you walk into the boy's bedroom, you are picking up quite a faint magical kind of feeling within the room itself.
Is it coming from a specific area?
seems to be coming from the window into the middle of the room and stopping there.
Can I feel what kind of nature type of magic it is?
Good question. Give me one sec. You detect that it is illusion magic.
Hmm. Can I sense how long ago it was used?
I'll say, for the purposes of your really good Arcana roll, within the last 24 hours.
But I can't pinpoint exactly. Okay.
With any more information than this, you would need to cast Detect Magic or Identify Magic.
Gotcha.
That'll get you all the information. Arcana doesn't give you everything.
Yeah.
Did Cruven follow Obrock up the stairs?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'd like to roll Insight on Cruven.
Okay. What are you checking for?
I'm making assumptions about his character.
Mhm.
And thinking you have tools for windows?
Do you
Doors?
have tools for windows and doors, Cruven?
I'm gonna pull out my thieves' tools and just kind of like fan them out and smile.
Cruven Moonshadow. Haha.
Perhaps.
Was this picked?
I'm gonna walk over.
Give me
Check that
a...
out.
Yeah, give me a,
You can just do a thieves tool roll for that, and just apply whatever modifier you think.
Yeah, he doesn't have his thieves' tools put down as a tool for proficiency.
It's in
Okay, so-
proficiency. Yeah, it is. There it is. Right there.
Oh,
It's been there for a couple episodes.
oh, I'm looking at Ubruk. Sorry, I'm dumb. I was gonna say with advantage. So,
I checked the shit out of that.
yeah, you check the shit out of that and you find out that the lock has been broken recently. The little paint chips on the windowsill are brand new from the lock being forced open. It doesn't seem to be forced open in a brute force kind of sense, but in kind of like a magical sense. That's what you deduct from it, given that there are no physical senses of brute forcing.
Ubrock,
Yeah.
hone your magic senses. You feel it coming from this room. This lock is broken freshly around the same time. What do you say?
You can roll Arcana.
Well, let me take a little closer look at that son of a bitch.
Alright. Yeah, it's been broken less than 12 hours.
Well, it's been broken about 12 hours ago. And I used some kind of illusionary magic when they came in here. I couldn't really pinpoint when that was going on. I was within 24 hours, so of course, kid was stolen last night. But other than that, I can't figure anything else out about in here. It's about the best my knowledge can go.
I'm gonna pat Josh on the shoulder and just say, sorry. And
Josh looks up at you and he's like, "Are you gonna find Clay?
Yes, we will.
Yes.
Alive, right? He's my
I've
best
already
friend."
turned around.
Your son has the best chance out of any of the children. And
I
I
don't
walk
care.
out of the room.
I don't have a son. I'm only
Alright.
6. This is so strange.
What he meant to say was, we're gonna find your friend. Considering the other ones are dead, he's not yet. And then I walk out.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Flapjack if he thinks he can follow what he smelled outside the window.
Shakes his head no.
I'm gonna head past everybody in the kitchen and living room and just walk outside and head towards Ginkgo and Flapjack.
Okay. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, the man, the father, is like, "So did you find anything?" He's gone. Okay. Did you guys find anything? He's like leaning over and yelling up the stairway to the rest of you guys.
Well, we know it's used with foul magic and, other stuff, but other than that,
My son
figure
was
out
using
anything.
magic. Joshua, get down here right now!
No, not your son. Not your son. Your son was
Oh.
asleep.
Maybe you want to be a little bit more clearer with this communication.
Sorry about
So
that. I don't know how to
confusing.
use words very well sometimes. Even though I'm book smart and stuff, I don't know anything else really when I use my speaks. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
But there was definitely magic used to open up your son's window from the outside. It looks like so somebody came into the household last night and took your son's friend, unfortunately. But we'll find him for sure. He's give me a couple beers first, and then we'll definitely find your son.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys, for helping. If there's anything you need, we'll be here. I don't foresee that we're going to be leaving anytime soon, but, yeah. Thanks.
Thank
How are
you.
you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk out.
I'm gonna-
I'd like- Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Flapjack more specifically what he smelled,
This is interesting.
as in, like,
Okay.
musty, or...
So, Flapjack looks at you and he goes,
Sounds like he needs more fiber.
Your speak for animals wore off like 5 hours ago, is basically what I'm trying to tell you.
It's been 6 hours.
Yeah. The travel to last drink, you guys left right around
Yeah.
breakfast time, which was 9. It's now, or no, you guys left at like 8 because you guys had breakfast at 6.
Well, I'll use
now
it again
noon.
and then ask him what he smelled.
Okay. In that case, yeah, he looks at you and he's just like, well, I smelled dead things. It was kind of smelled like dust and dead. You know, like when you go hunting and you find a rabbit or a fox, ooh, or even one of those yummy gophers, and you find one and then you finish eating it and then you bury it. And then, like, you come back a couple hours later and you dig it up, and it's kind of got that kind of smell to it. I like gophers. Gophers are
So-
yummy.
We'll get
Hi,
you
Miss
some gophers
Jonesy.
later. Me too.
Oh. And he just kind of, like, walks off.
I'd
Yeah.
like to take a look at the depressions in the ground underneath the window.
What depressions?
Sorry.
He hasn't told you about them.
Hey, Hinko, do you know anything?
Yeah, there's some depressions in the grass, and Flapjack said it smells like undead.
I'm gonna look at the footprints on the ground and put my three-toed foot next to it.
Sure. Roll investigation.
Okay.
The only thing that you can really gather out of that is that your feet are very large in comparison. Whatever stepped here was significantly lighter, and most certainly not a dragon.
I have one more question. I'm gonna go back and knock on the door.
The door still hasn't been closed from when you guys had left. The father and mother are sitting there hugging, and they're holding their son like by the shoulder, and they're all kind of, huddled around the front entrance. While you guys
Okay.
are on the property, they're not like closing the door or letting. They're kind of waiting there for you guys to turn around and be like, "We found him," like a.
Yep. I'm
So,
gonna.
They see you
beckon
turn around and
Joshua
they're like,
forward.
"Oh, you find him?
Jo-
Did you find anything?
Joshua.
Just don't eat him. We were good. We
I'm
don't
gonna
pray to
hunker
Tiamat
down.
here."
I'm
And
gonna
then-
hunker down until I'm eye level with the kid.
Okay. Joshua kind of runs forward and like touches you on the face and just rubs your scales, and he's just like, cool.
I do that lizard thing where they stick their forked tongue out.
And it's all like,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna look at this kid and put my finger on its face, and I'm gonna see if he is the illusionary magic.
Interesting. How are you doing that?
My insight. I want to see if this is a real kid.
Okay. Roll
Put my
insight.
mitt on him.
He seems real. When you touch him, he kind of goes, ooh, ow, that kind of hurts. Your scales are prickly. Never thought I'd say that. It's cool, you got scales. Wow, that's cool.
I'm not convinced. I want to turn him around by the shoulders and look at the parents, and then present him to the parents and go, "Is this your son, Joshua?"
They both look at you and they're like, yeah, you crazy person. That's him.
1 to 10. How sure?
Like 30?
Okay. Joshua, when was your last birthday?
Must have been right before the yearly, the jousting and the Edinburgh and the Crucible and the killing of the bad people. We go every year for my birthday.
Okay. What did you get for your birthday?
The trip.
I was trying to catch him in a lie. I'm fine with this. I
Gotcha.
said I'm going.
He runs back to his parents and he's like, I touched his scales. He's so cool. Dad's kind of like, we teach you way too much.
I look at the dad and I go,
Hmm.
he sleeps in your room. You sleep armed.
He looks at you and he's like, not a problem there, and pulls out a short sword and he's just like, anybody else comes in.
Yeah. There's armed and there's armed.
Well, I got
I
armed.
walk out.
He just
I'm
closes
gonna go-
the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go beat the group and the guys. Can we follow Smallfoot Trail?
The trail disappears when it meets the cobblestone of the road. So the depressions were only from the grass, where whatever it was stepping on it. And with that, we're gonna end it for the night.
Damn.
Sorry, that's 3 hours. What do you want me to do?
I want to play for
Go
another 3 hours.
I mean, I want to play for another 3 hours too, but some of us got work in the morning, yourself included.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, the music just fucking ended a little while ago and I completely forgot to restart it. Sorry, friends. It's exactly 3 hours long for the track. So, yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Check us out next week. If you're watching this on Twitch, again, thank you. Consider subbing, following, whatever, We go live generally around 6:15 every Monday, and we do this for about 3 hours, and yeah. Any final thoughts from you guys?
No.
no.
Mm-mm.
Alright. Well then with that, we're out. Thanks a lot, stream. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.